Welcome back to another episode of Across the Bifrost.
Role reversal. What's going on?
I am not Dr. Norbert. I'm the other guy.
Is this a mutant thing? Is something going on here?
I don't remember ever agreeing to you going first on every episode, so I'm taking it.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is the new assertive Jamie.
Yeah. Well, our characters today are all about taking things from others, so I'm taking the host chair from you today.
Meanwhile, I've been just on the roof of the stately home in Westchester having a cocktail. And that's fine if you want to take over.
Yeah. Stately homes, aren't they for filled with old people? Is that a stately home thing?
Is that anybody over 40 for you?
Yeah. Say that. I'm pushing it. My birthday's next week. I'm getting close to 40.
All right, let me fix myself a drink.
Oh.
Thank you, Patreons. Thank you very much.
Do you need to do a quick whiskey name drop?
No, still the I'm working my way through this Glenfiddich Vat 02 because it isn't my favorite. It's good, but it's not my favorite. And this is the trouble. I wish they would sell whiskey in packs, taster packs.
Oh, like a taster pack. Oh, they definitely do. You'll be able to get those whiskey taster boxes that go to your house. Remember I got one for Jim?
Yeah, those are fun. Those are definitely fun. But I'd like to have it with a range or something, so I just can get my head around what the house is like,
Yeah.
But
what the stately home is like.
Maybe we do that then as a separate thing. Maybe I do whiskey tastings with the Patreons.
Yeah, Patreon whiskey tasting.
I think it'll be all right.
Yeah.
You, by the way, have started off another Patreon league. Well done.
Yeah. By the time you listen to this episode, it's probably finished. But we do those periodically. So yeah, if you want to come play with Patreons, you can play with us. I'm in this league. I've joined this league.
Yeah,
and you
cool.
play on our Across the Bifrost tabletop simulator tournaments. And they're pretty fun.
Yeah, cool. We even have voice channels for people to play in a private setting. So
you can watch. Yeah, if you join our Discord, you can go watch people play those games. And they like it. It's cool.
Yeah, it's fun times. So, yep. And I know we're not supposed to date episodes, but I'm doing it anyway. We're drawing to the end of our April Popper event. So
this is coming out in August, you realize?
We're starting the May one. So if you're listening to this, as the start of every month, we are doing the Poppers. Pile of potential project. This is where you can sign into a special channel with a model you want some encouragement to get done before the end of the month. And at the end of it, you show off how far you got. And then we'll vote on who did the best progress. Just to kind of pin the picture up and just mostly to motivate people.
Yeah, nice. I'm posting on there tonight or tomorrow. I finished up my project.
You did? Are you part of the April Poppers? Oh.
No, I don't know. I guess I'm not. It's not MCP, but you said I could break the rules. So I'm gonna post something I paint. For those that listen, I don't paint models, but I'm trying my best. I just painted Legion Army, and I'm painting some Mordheim characters. I'm too scared to paint an MCP miniature because they're too main character energy. You know?
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Right on. Okay. And if the producer can humor me with my request, there might be a little special something for our painters coming up in the Discord as well. Nice. A little something, just a little friendly thing, nothing big.
Yeah,
but
cool. I don't even know what that is. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Nice.
The producer. I'm in cahoots with her.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. Great. All right. What are we talking about today?
Today, we're going to wrap up the X-Men starter box.
Well, the X-Men half of the starter box.
X-Men half, yes. Ooh, you have your Xavier glasses on now.
Got my glasses on, yeah.
Look at you. I did like when the latest Superman film where they tried to explain why the glasses actually...
Oh, they're holographic or something, right?
Yeah, that's so good.
I like that.
It does wonders for you. I don't know who you are anymore.
Yeah, I'm the other host. We can't talk about DC on this podcast.
Sorry.
Because we're officially working for Marvel, remember?
That's right.
We're not allowed to mention other other comics exist, only Marvel.
When I was growing up reading comic books, they have the occasional Marvel or DC crossover, and it was fun.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever get to that with MCP? Should we ever get non-Marvel characters in there? I mean, we have Dracula and Werewolf. That's basically not Marvel.
Well, but they've kind of subsumed it. Yeah.
We learned that on Fury's Finest, didn't we? They told us all about it.
So we're going to wrap up the X-Men half of the X-Men box. Do listen to the other 2 episodes of this series if you want to hear about the whole box. You particularly want to hear the first episode, which has got Jamie dropping the mask.
Tell it how it is. Dropping truth bombs about the anti-mutant gang that is AMG.
spilling all the tea.
I asked our producer to sense check it, and if it was too negative, to cut bits out.
Oh dear! So, the poor woman. She's got so much on her shoulders between my sexist jokes,
which cutting them out every episode. Yeah,
and you're going off the deep end. She's got her hands full.
Doing a lot of good work over here across the Bifrost HQ. We have an HQ now, I've just decided.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so we're going to go into... Do you have a preference? Who we start? We're starting with ladies first?
Rogue.
Yeah, ladies first. Yeah. Rogue. We're going to do Rogue and Gambit this episode, but we're going to start with Rogue.
I'm really annoyed. So quickly, before we start, I told you before we hit record, I am 1 degree of separation away from the Rogue voice actor, Lenore Zan. And I got a birthday message from them, and I cherish it on my phone. If you ever see me in person, you can ask me to show you. I got a little birthday message from them. But yeah, if I'd planned ahead, I could have asked them to read out some of their superhero names. So it hasn't quite worked out. But you're American, so you can do a Southern accent, right? You can do it for us.
Me? I'm not going to do that. After you called me out on my guess on where Cletus came from, I am not making that mistake again.
Fair enough.
And besides, I like the Bayou type of culture. That is one of the most distinctive cultures in the United States, which is not in the Northeast, notably. And it's great. And I love New Orleans. You've been to New Orleans?
I haven't been to New Orleans. One of the few places I've not been.
Oh, really? You would dig it so much.
I think I would. All that live music, right?
Live music,
so much
food,
blues, swamp blues,
culture. Historical culture, some not so nice parts of the American culture, all of it.
I've been trying to convince you to give me harmonica lessons for so long. That would go down well in New Orleans.
So long.
Go play some harmonica in the streets of New Orleans.
Yeah. So, well, we're working on it. Okay, we'll see. You sent me something that I'm kind of incentivizing me to maybe do it. We'll see.
I got him. Right, anyway,
Rogue. So her name is Anna Marie LeBeau, and she's a Southern gal.
Do you know why that's significant, that alias?
No.
That is, you know how there's this whole thing of the MCP, universe is its own universe?
Right.
And so it means that AMG can pick and choose sort of which types of characters, what part in their story the characters, are at. LeBeau is Gambit's surname. So in this universe, they're married.
No.
Yeah. Remy LeBeau.
Really?
Yeah.
I never really put 2 and 2 together. I thought maybe there's just relatives or something.
No, they're married. They're a couple.
I thought she had the hots for Magneto.
That's in a different show, There's comics, isn't it? And it's the X-Men. It's just soap opera, so everyone's got on with everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought the whole problem with her is she can't touch anybody, and she's really particular about...
Gambit knows a good thing when he sees it. He doesn't care. It doesn't bother him.
Let me, at the risk of getting cut by the producer yet again, does this, not being allowed to touch, is it restricted to her hands, or can you touch other parts of her body?
No, it's all skin. Yeah, skin-to-skin contact.
Geez.
Yeah. It's interesting. She epitomizes the kind of mutant problem, right? Is that, not all powers are great. Not all. Some of them kind of suck, and they have really big setbacks.
But is simple cloth enough to protect other person?
Yeah, anything that stops skin to skin.
Huh. Okay.
So well, then gloves will do.
Whoopsie.
That's moving cut. That's getting cut right out.
Moving on. What else can you tell us about Anna Marie LeBeau in this universe?
Oh, well, I can tell you about their origin and stuff. They actually have kind of an interesting origin in the comic books. So their first comic book appearance was actually in an Avengers comic. And they were a member of the Brotherhood of Mutants, and they showed up and they beat up all the Avengers single-handedly. So there was some power creep issues going on. And I found some funny stuff while digging some lore up. Chris Claremont made Rogue, and Chris Claremont is very famous for making most of the X-Men. He made the X-Men popular. Chris Claremont gave direction to the artist when creating Rogue, saying that she should look like Grace Jones.
Grace Jones?
Yeah.
This woman doesn't look
anything like
Grace Jones.
The artist later revealed years later that he didn't know who Grace Jones was.
Oh.
So there's zero resemblance.
I guess the artist was like, I'm just going to ignore that and draw somebody.
I'm going to ignore that instruction. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, so Rogue's powers, they're a mutant. maybe obviously, who can absorb powers, but they can also absorb life force. So if they touch like a human as well, that they'll absorb kind of like, I don't know.
Well, but that's the thing, though. I thought that's what she did. Are you saying that she can absorb their powers and like use them?
Yes.
Like, she can.
Yeah, she can. Yeah. So if she touches Cyclops, she'll shoot beams out her eyes.
Okay, gotcha.
Stuff like that. That also comes with memories. So she touches, she like gets their memories when they kind of get stuck in her. There's some interesting kind of like she hears voices and like some split personality stuff in some storylines, which is kind of cool from the people that she's touched. And if she holds on for too long, prolonged contact can permanently kill people. Permanently damage or kill people.
Yeah.
No killing is permanent in comics, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
She's also, you'll never get this, who is her adopted mum?
I have no idea. All I know is she's from the South. That's it.
Her adopted mum is Mystique.
No.
Yeah.
Mystique's older than her? They look to be the same age.
Mystique's mega old.
Oh.
Mystique's really old, yeah, because she just changes.
You're so rude.
Sorry, but I meant in terms of human lifespan. Yeah, because Mystique cells like are always changing, right?
See, so she's got that thing where she slows down.
Yeah,
okay.
Super old. Yeah. Also, fun fact, because he's not in this box, but Nightcrawler. If we ever do a Nightcrawler episode, Nightcrawler's dad is Mystique.
Oh my god!
You can change. Yeah, it's the whole thing. Not Azazel. People think it's Azazel. It's not. It's Mystique.
Who's the dad of Rogue?
Rogue? Oh, I don't know that far. I don't know. I know the adopted.
Is this a metachlorian kind of thing where they
sure, yeah, yeah.
The X gene kind of wandered into what's her name, Mystique, and impregnated her.
Yeah, like a virgin birth thing. Well, his adopted mum is Mystique, so not sure what the deal is with the real parents. I didn't go that deep.
Okay,
but we talked about her powers. Her mutant like power is the whole, sucking out life force and powers from people.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything about her flying around and being strong, right? But that's the Rogue from X-Men 97, right? Flying around, like smashing holes in walls and stuff.
Yeah.
So that happened because she held on to Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, for too long.
Ooh.
And like drained her powers. So she got super strength and flight and durability from that.
Wow.
And she held on for so long, she nearly killed her. And now she has the powers kind of permanently. It's pretty cool, right?
Was this when she was a baddie?
Yeah.
That happened? Oh,
well,
okay.
I'm not sure. The story I know, yes, but they've told that story a few times. But yeah, the story I know, the Brotherhood were going after Captain Marvel and Mystique sent her in there to go kill her. Yeah, so there you go. So bit of a bad guy, but then, did a little 180 and joined the X-Men trying to seek redemption, all that stuff. She kind of she's quite a nice embodiment of like the mutant struggle, kinda, in that her power's a bit sucky. Well, literally, and it's not great. Like it's kind of a mutant power that isn't like one of the cool, sexy ones. It's like there's actually some drawbacks here, which I think is kind of cool. So she's very like isolated. She obviously can't touch people safely. It makes intimacy dangerous.
Yeah, sure.
All that stuff. In school this weekend, we studied attachment theory. So I figured that Rogue was the ultimate avoidant attachment style because you can't get close to anyone, physically or mentally.
Yeah,
so
it's a problem.
Yeah. So there's that kind of push and pull between wanting closeness but fearing of what will do if she gets it.
Right.
What happens when you never see, go to touch, go to kiss, can't even kiss.
This is perfect. This is perfect comic book stuff. I mean, like exploring real life issues through this.
Yeah, it's great. It's why I love the X-Men so much. And this is just a perfect embodiment of it. And I actually love how they did Rogue in the Fox movies. Obviously, I do want to see Rogue in the kind of comic book accurate outfit, flying around, punch people in the face. I'm really looking forward to that. But like the kind of emo, isolated Rogue that they did with Anna Paquin in the Fox movies, I really loved that stuff.
Sure.
And the cure stuff, there's this whole thing of like she goes and gets the cure, because she's like, I don't want these powers anymore. And yeah, super interesting. So she kind of, for me, she embodies like the X-Men mutant problem perfectly.
Yeah, I could totally see that. Anything about her Southern heritage that came up?
She's from there.
Just from there. Okay.
Yeah. Where is Rogue from? She is from Caldecott County, Mississippi.
Okay.
There you go.
Don't know where that is. Somebody write in. This is why we leave the content open for our Discord users to fill us in.
Yeah. And is anybody in our Discord from Mississippi and has this accent? Because I want to hear from you.
I'm certain they are. In fact, I think one of those guys that won that free box was from there. Or
cool.
No, was he Oklahoma? Might have been Oklahoma. Sorry.
We want to hear your voice. We want to hear your accents.
Cool.
Some crazy accents down there.
You a big crayfish fan? You like crawfish?
I'm not a big seafood guy.
Nah. Okay.
Maybe does that count as seafood?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good point. It isn't from the sea,
right?
Actually.
It's from like, what, a swamp? A lake?
Yeah.
What's down there?
River. Stream,
yeah, that's what I
said. All right, cool. Thank you, Lore Master J. Let's resume with her stats. She is a 4th threat character. She's on a 35mm base. She's got 4 physical defense, 3 energy, 3 mystic. She's got 6 hit points on each side, size 2, moving medium. I think it's a really chunky 4th threat stat line, don't you think?
Yeah, it's all right. It's not bad. I mean, we have to put in the whole... I was talking to people the other day about like what is the current kind of really boring thing that every podcast says. You know, like the old like, oh, this person likes a hammer. Or this person works well under Steve. I think the new one is this person will probably get more stamina soon. So I think Rogue is probably up for contention. But I don't think she needs much, right? 6'6", and maybe. I mean, if you want to jump
6'7",
6'7". This could be a 6'7" character. If you want to jump ahead to Kree mutant physiology, that helps this part.
Right. So Kree mutant physiology is an innate superpower. When this character would suffer damage from any effect, reduce the amount suffered by 1 to a minimum of 1. So damage reduction 1 for free.
For free, just like that. And you see how it's Kree mutant physiology? That's referencing the Captain Marvel stuff we talked about.
All right.
Because Captain Marvel is a Kree.
Got it. Oh, you are so connected on this one. Tight. The bass and the drum. Bam.
I've been waiting for X-Men for years for us to do X-Men episodes. All my energy will be drained from me after this episode. But yeah, this is cool. I think she's she's tanky-ish, right? She's a 4th threat. She's okay.
With damage reduction 1, yeah.
With damage reduction? Yeah, for sure. I mean, how does that compare to, say, Rhino? So Rhino is 7 health.
He's 3 cross.
6. Yeah, so Rhino's 3/3/2 and he's 7/6 with damage reduction. This is 4/3/3 6/6. So arguably better, having 4 physical is a big deal, right? Especially in today's collision damage, right? You're rolling 4 dodge dice to, that's quite good. So yeah, she's tanky-ish, yeah.
Yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah. Let's finish off her innates because it's easy. She's got flight, and she's also immune to poison, which is partly probably that Kree mutant physiology.
Kree stuff. Is that a thing? Yeah. Captain Marvel is also immune to poison. There you go.
Yeah,
look at that.
See? There you go. It's a Kree thing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand. Right, let's look at her attacks. She's got one physical attack called Absorbing Strike. Range 2. 5 dice. Mutant attack. She's got, it's range 2, 5 dice, doesn't cost anything. It's her builder, where she gets power equal to damage to dealt. But she's got some fun abilities on this one. First of all, she could choose if it's physical or energy. So that's really good. And then she's got a wild trigger called Sap Power, where before damage is dealt, the defender loses a power for each wild in the attack roll, and Rogue gains that amount of power.
Nice.
So a little bit of her, like you're saying, part of her thing where she absorbs energy from people.
Yeah, a little bit of power absorption. I like that you said that this is a physical attack.
Yeah, and then I messed up.
First, no, you didn't mess up. That's the thing. What did we learn at WTC this year, Norbert?
That's right.
This is a physical attack by default.
That's right. If you don't mention what it is, it defaults to whatever is shown on the card.
Bellissimo. Good ruling.
So it's physical or energy. What's justifying her having an energy attack?
I don't know.
Maybe it's the absorption part. She's not actually hitting you. She's just touching you and sucking.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
That's a really good point. Yeah, she's just grabbing you. Yeah, nice.
Man, I'm telling you, it's from when I played Dungeons and Dragons, first edition, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, I might add. You learn how to make up justifications and connections.
Add the flavor.
Yeah. And here we are. You just saw it in action, people. Cool. So the problem, I think, with this attack that people complain about is it maybe is slightly underpowered, but it's the range 2 that's annoying.
Range 2 is rough. Yeah, is rough. I find that she doesn't hold up in today's MCP world because of that.
Yeah. It used to be, man, in the early release days, range 2 was all we had. And it's all we liked. Where stealth was really a problem as a result. No, it wasn't. Sorry, it was the other way around. Stealth. I remember TT even making a joke. He was like, this, whatever character. The character has stealth, which of course is useless. So, moving on.
Because I was getting punched.
Yeah, Rogue got punched at range 2. So it was. He was legitimately made that comment. I remember it to this day. But he wasn't wrong. But now things are different. And so she's fallen a little bit behind, but maybe it'll get tweaked. We'll see. She's got a nice spender. It's called Southern Hospitality. This one is strictly physical. Again, though, range 2, 7 dice, costs her 3 power, so a little bit cheaper than normal. After this attack is resolved, if the defender is size 4 or less, this character may throw it short. So it's omnidirectional throw and always happens.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. We know how we do this whole thing of like we measure people's spenders against the 3-7-3 thing. You know, like range 3, 7 dice, 3 power.
Yep.
And this is interesting because the effect is so good because it's guaranteed size 4 any direction throw.
Yep.
It's like what you're paying here is the range.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we've seen before, right?
That's funny. Okay, I got you.
She's suffering on the range for everything else being good.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
But that's a good spender. If you can get to range 2, good spender.
Yeah. And 3 power. Really good.
Yep.
Well worth it. Cool. Okay. Active superpower. She's got a charge. Costs 2. She makes a move action followed by an attack action and can only be used once per turn. Standard charge. No problem.
Yeah.
But probably very helpful with that fact that she has that short range attacks.
Suddenly the range 2s make sense.
Make a little bit more sense. Yeah. I mean, we've know loads of people with charges that have longer range attacks. So
that's a good point. That's a really good point, actually. Yeah, we just reviewed Moondragon, right? Moondragon has a charge and a range 3.
Yeah.
It just means that if Rogue starts her turn on 1 power, she ain't doing much, which is real sad.
That's right. That's what it comes down to. Exactly that. Yep. Do any of the mutant leaderships help her out in this regard?
Oh, Xavier's leadership.
Yeah.
She absolutely sings under Xavier. You're never sad to give her power. This character can spend power better than most characters in the game. She's so good at spending power. So yeah, she's good there. And she activates it okay because she has a charge superpower. So yeah, but she definitely gets power starved very easily.
100%. Yeah, because look what else she's got going on. She's got another active superpower called Marvelous Strength. It's 3 power, but you could choose a terrain feature of size 4 or less within 2 and throw it medium. You can only use it once per turn. So she can fantastic throw.
Yep. Medium throw is great.
Yeah. And then lastly, this is the fun one. She's got an active superpower called Mutant Absorption. It also costs 2 power. You could choose an enemy character within 2 of this character. There's a little theme here. And you roll 5 dice. The chosen character loses a power equal to the number of crit wilds and hits. And if the chosen character would lose more power than it has to suffer damage for each power it could not lose. The chosen character does not gain power for the damage suffered in this way. It can only use it once per turn. So this is basically her doing her, touching you and sucking the life force.
Yeah, it's really cool. It was very unique to Rogue, right? Been in the game for years only on Rogue, and then we just got Quasar, who also has it. But I will say, all right, now if AMG are listening, right, let it be known, I don't always complain, okay? Quasar has this same superpower, but it's 1 dice less. So they did recognize that was an iconic Rogue thing, and they let her be better at it. So well done.
Right.
Well done. Now, if you just do that for every other iconic mutant in the game, that'd be great. But yeah, Rogue, this is a better version of what Quasar does.
But I mean, it couldn't be more fluffy. You're sucking all the power out of them, but then you start losing health if you can't anymore. That's great.
Yeah, so good. Shame she doesn't get the power. That would feel more thematic, but still.
Yeah, I heard strong. We all said that, and everybody agrees it's probably in playtesting was found to be OP.
Yeah, I bet that was crazy, right? Because you're like, okay, I'll pay 2 and then do 3 and I get my power back and you've taken a damage. It's like, I could see that easily being too good.
Yeah.
Have you seen this used in clever ways on the table?
Only just to finish people off, basically. Oh, yeah. They may do it ahead of time also if they have bodyguard or extra shields.
That's smart.
You pull the power off of them so then they can't put their shields up.
Yeah, that's clever. I've seen it done to stop brace. That's really fun. So if they have 1 power, you do mutant absorption, they lose the power, then you throw something at them and they can't brace. I love that.
That is great.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah, you say to finish someone off, I find it's better the other way around because if they have a bunch of power, you're not going to deal damage to them.
Yeah, sorry. I should have said you start off this way.
Yeah, start with this, hurt them a bunch, and then punch them.
Yeah.
Really cool ability, really thematic, very, very great.
Or if you're feeling spicy, you can beat them up. They're not quite dead. You absorb their power and then use that power to get enough power to throw a terrain feature at them or something.
But you don't absorb their power with this.
See, it's OP.
It's OP.
OP.
Yeah, it's the timing of this. I think there's actually a fair amount of skill expression with Rogue, and that it comes down to this mostly. Figuring out when to do it. I love what you just said about bodyguard. That's really cool. If they've got a bodyguard nearby, you drain their power first, then punch the person they were going to guard. That's really cool.
Yeah. Or worse, if it's a taunter nearby and you drain their power so they can't taunt, and then you hit the person that they're sort of bodyguarding.
Yeah. Very cool.
Good times. So come on, you're telling me you haven't played around with her on the table? Figured out fun stuff to do?
No, mostly because we've mentioned it before, but I only play Storm. And Rogue doesn't work on the Storm because Rogue needs to generate as much power generate as much power as possible, and to use the Storm leadership, she has to pay for it. So it doesn't come up, and I don't really play Xavier or Cyclops. They have power generating leaderships, which she loves, but then, they aren't very good, so you need to bring really good 4th threats, and Rogue is just a very fair 4th threat, right?
Where is she falling back? Oh, fair. I see what you're saying. Fair. Yeah, okay, fine.
She's no Beta Ray Bill. If you want a charger damage dealer, Wolverine's probably better. If you want a tanky character, Bill is better. If you want someone who's going to chase down extracts, Rhino's better. So she's just in that crowded 4th threat class, and nothing about her is all that special, really.
That's an interesting way of thinking about the game, actually. That you need to have kind of a thing to stand out.
Yeah. I think Rogue is like, tell me what you think. I think she's a bit of she's a toolbox, right? She has a guaranteed throw for displacement. She's got a charge for chasing. She's got the mutant absorption thing. Like, she's just sort of good at a few things, but she isn't an expert in anything.
Right. Exactly. Yep. This is a lesson about life, kids.
Min-max.
Don't min-max, exactly.
Don't be 6'7". Be 10-0. That's all.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But and I've had games of Rogue where I've as soon as I play Xavier, I chuck Rogue in because I'm like, this is finally a chance to play Rogue.
Right.
And then she'll, I've got it. She can charge, she can mutant absorption, and then she's doing a 5 dice attack and does nothing. You know? And it's like, okay, well, never mind then.
All right.
She's just a charger who's throwing out 5 dice attacks. And now we've got, Quasar, and now we've got Moondragon, just like all these other, and they're charged 4 threats, but they have really interesting things they can do. Rogue's just a bit dusty, I think. I think if you're getting into the game and you've just got this X-Men starter set, play her and Wolverine, put them on a different flank, you'll have a great time. They're going to charge, they're going to have loads of fun. But once you start realizing, I want someone who just does a bit more, it's probably not going to be Rogue.
Right. Never know. She might get glowed up in June, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So she's got a couple of cards, actually, that come in the box.
Yeah.
A fun one called Mind If I Cut In. This is unaffiliated, so she could take it wherever she goes, and it's active. She can play the card. Does that mean it has to be her activation to play the card?
Rogue may play this card. No.
It
just means she has to play it.
Okay. So anytime during your activation, you can do this. This round, when an enemy character is choosing the target character for a non-area or non-beam attack, and Rogue is in range and line of sight, the enemy character may pay 1 power. If they do not, the attack must target Rogue if possible. So this is great. This is like a bodyguard sort of a thing. The problem is the cost, the opportunity cost is so low. It's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, I think you're going to feel real sad when you play this because it's a very clever card.
Yeah.
And then your opponent's going to go, all right, I'll just pay 1 then.
No, because they're going to get it back hitting wherever they're hitting.
Right. Yeah, it's the Xavier problem where it's like, I'm rolling 6 defense dice unless you pay 2 power, and they go, all right, I'll do that then. And then they hit you even harder and they get the power back.
Amazing.
So yeah, what a cool effect though, right? It's like Mega Bodyguard.
So fun. Fun.
If they made it 2, maybe 3. 3 might be a bit too good, but because she only has to be in range and line of sight. That's a crazy good effect.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it anywhere else.
That's a really good point about, let's see, she's in range and line of sight. Sure. Okay. Right. So it's kind of like taunt. You're basically getting a one-time taunt.
No, it's for the round.
Oh, beg your pardon. Yeah. Okay, for the round. Sure. But I mean, it depends on where you're putting her. But yeah.
Yeah. But it's a cool effect. But 1 is just not enough. Who cares? Everyone can pay that.
Yeah. Who's on this artwork here with the 2, looks like 2 Icemen.
That's Iceman and Beast.
Oh, is that Beast back there? Yeah. Sorry, buddy. He looks a little Sharpie. He doesn't look very...
Yeah, that's fair. 2/3 of the Blue Man Group right there.
That was a great show. I saw that live. It was so good. But what's this one all about?
Oh, she's defending a mutant. It's a mutant kid.
Oh, it's just a little kid.
I'm not sure who she's defending him from. It looks like Toad.
Yeah,
we're looking at artwork 2 on Jarvis Protocol.
Yeah, Jarvis's Protocol. If you're not using Jarvis's Protocol, what kind of life choices have you been making? I mean, Jarvis's Protocol does everything so well.
That's Norbert's very unfriendly way of saying that we're sponsored by Jarvis Protocol on this podcast.
Collab. It's a collab. No, it's a great software. It makes your game inevitably better.
Yeah. That first artwork there, that you're looking at artwork, she's protecting Jubilee, obviously, from Juggernaut.
And who are those, Morlocks?
That's Leech. Yeah, he's in X-Men 97.
But it looks like 2 of them. Does he have a brother?
I'm not sure who the buddy is. I think this sort of generic ugly mutant. There's a lot of those in the background.
Yeah. The unfortunate ones, the ones you don't see in the comics.
Yeah, the Morlocks. Yeah.
All right. Moving on to her second card, it is Pardon Me, Sugar. Sugar.
Pardon me, Sugar. You got to say in that accent. Listen, we did this with the Spider Foes, right? We said you can only play the card if you say, surprise, Webhead. I think you can only play this card if you say, pardon me, Sugar. You have to do the accent.
I think you got it down. I'm not going to top that. This is one of these fun ones where it's got all kinds of buddy effects, essentially. So during her activation, it's unaffiliated. It's an active card. And during her activation this time, so it has to be when she's going, she can play the card and she can select one of the following effects. So if Wolverine's within 2 of her, again, the 2 thing, geez Louise. If Wolverine's near in 2 with her, Rogue gains healing factor 2 this activation. Wolverine suffers 1. Oh, see, I see this now. Everybody's going to suffer 1 here. Yeah. This is because she's basically taking their power, draining them. That's fun. Yeah. That is fun.
You've seen that in the film, right? It's that really cool bit where Wolverine has a nightmare and then he wakes up and stabs Rogue, and then she's like touches his face and drains his healing factor off of him, and puts him into like a coma or something. But then she can heal. It's really cool. It's a really cool effect. This is a really cool card for showing that. Yeah.
So she gets healing factor 2. So basically, she's going to heal 2 at the end of her activation that round. If she's near Cyclops, she can use his Optic Blast, just like you mentioned. Well done, Lore Master J.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I did say that.
You did. If she's near Storm...
Oh, wait. Before we move on the Cyclops, if you look at artwork 2, so if you bought the starter set, this is the artwork you have. That's why I said it. Because she's touching Cyclops on 2. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Which is really cool. She's like
draining. He's happy about it though.
He's like unconscious, I think. And
I love
see
the
her
background
glove?
on this card. It's so evocative.
Man,
cool, it's like right? Everything's blowing up around them, and
well, it's like desperate measures, right? She doesn't want to hurt her friends, but she would if she has to. And you can see her glove like flying there on the side. It's really cool.
Oh, I see the glove now. Yeah. Well done. Oh, nice.
All right, Norbert's changing the battery in his mouse. I'll keep her reading.
Yeah.
If Storm's within 2 of Rogue adds 2 dice to all attack rolls for her next attack action. This activation.
That's pretty cool. But the problem is that what's his name? Her name. Unless she's going to be able to charge into combat, Storm's always hanging out in the back somewhere.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
And lastly, not lastly, Deadpool will give her. What? If Deadpool's chosen character. Oh, somebody within 2 of Rogue loses 2 power. Why is that?
It's because Deadpool has
Merc with the Mouth.
Merc with the Mouth, which is hilarious. That's not a superpower. I don't know why she's getting that part. It should be healing factor.
She suddenly gets a sense of humor.
Yeah, she's like, I've got a really good insult from this guy. I'm going to shout that, and they lose 2 power.
Listen, Rogue, it's not all cracked up to be. Take it from me. I constantly get cut on this show.
Are you the Deadpool across the Bifrost?
Yeah. Man, when people come to my signing events, they get the full me.
That's why I don't stand next to you at events, because I don't want people to be associated with the unedited version.
Ooh, that's like a nice Police song. Don't stand so
close to me.
Lastly, Magneto. If she's near Magneto, she gains cover against all attacks targeting her this round. Oh, not bad.
There you go.
Cool. Well, it's a lot of fun. That card's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
And good luck trying to squeeze that into your 5 anytime soon.
And then if you do play it, good luck feeling good about the effect. Like, I don't know,
some of them seem good.
Like, this card could come back every round. you know, or the effect could last the round or the game or something, right? Like if you could you have that Mr. Sinister card where he damages people around himself, and he gains like clone tokens, and you do it at the start of the game, and it's kind of a fun like mini game. I can see this card being really interesting if like at the start of the game, Rogue damages Wolverine and then has healing factor for the rest of the game. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
And I could see you taking it then, because Rogue having healing factor is a big deal.
Easily. If it was like all day, but like maybe did more damage to them. That would make it compelling. Because then you have a real choice, right? Because then it's like, ooh, do I wipe out most of Wolverine's health for this, though? You know? Yeah, fun.
Yeah, it's interesting. But what's fun about this is it doesn't say allied. So you can steal other people's superpowers.
Oh, you are so sneaky, sis.
So that's fun, right?
Wow.
I mean, you got to like an enemy storm and then drain their power to get 2 attack dice. They take a damage and you punch them with 7 dice. That's pretty cool. But my God, is that niche. Like, that is not worth a tactics card slot at all. If you're ever in an event where they have like, you know,
bingo.
For this event, we can play, you know, 7 tactics cards, and they have to be fun tactics cards. You take this card and you have a great time. Yeah. But this is not viable in any way.
All right. Still fun. And that's what we're all about here. Fun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to move on to Gambit. His name is Remy LeBeau.
He's about to make a name for himself in there. Channing Tatum himself.
You really, really into this. Hey, were you in the comic books when the two of them got married?
So I think they got married recently, and when I was reading comic books, I thought they were married all along. So no, basically, I missed that part.
Oh,
yeah.
Who in the show is she who's competing for her? It's a Magneto, and is it Gambit?
Yeah, I think there's a Wolverine moment too.
Yeah, there was somebody more into her though. It was she was
in X-Men 97. It was Magneto.
Yeah, Magneto. No, but somebody was trying to was a a jilted lover because she was more committed to Magneto, wasn't it? Am I misremembering this? It was Gambit. That's what I'm asking. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I've just Googled romantic interests. Gambit, Magneto, Joseph, who was a Magneto clone, so that doesn't count, had a short-lived fling with Deadpool.
Okay.
Cody Robbins, who was her first boyfriend before joining X-Men, who I assume is the guy that she kisses in X-Men 1 and like puts him in a coma. That's a good scene.
Poor girl.
And I remember watching that scene. That film came out when I was like 12, so I was thinking that was how first kisses went. And it put me off for a few years. Also had a bit of a fling with Bobby Drake in some runs. So yeah,
who's Bobby Drake?
Iceman.
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, Gambit. Can we talk about him?
Yeah, he is. Oh God, here we go. Sit back. I'm sure he's got loads of lore.
So I snipped loads of it out because it started getting real in depth. So I'm just going to give you the top line stuff. His mutant ability is to manipulate kinetic energy. So that pink stuff that you see, he can put that into objects basically, and he can take it out of objects as well. So if something gets thrown at him, he can kind of
right.
Don't know how that would translate to a bullet. He probably gets shot before the bullet.
It's kind of like vibranium.
Yeah, like
in a sense.
That's the whole strength of vibranium, is that the molecules are vibrating, right?
And it absorbs energy from things, and then you can release it back out again.
Yeah. So there's a bit of that. There's some cool stuff like in X-Men Evolution. He like powers up a bus and then drives it into Apocalypse, and it explodes, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, a bit of that. So basically, he can charge objects, and then when he throws them, the energy, like when it contacts someone, it cracks and explodes, right?
Right.
And he does this to playing cards because he's cool.
Yeah, exactly. I got confused when I was a kid and reading him because it was all about the cards, and I'm like, what's with these cards? But it's really just a mechanism for him to throw them, isn't it?
Yeah.
It could be anything, really.
Yeah. Have you ever seen? There's a word for it. Cardistry. Is it called cardistry? Card artistry. You could really do some really impressive throws with cards. Yeah, basically. Sure. It's like not as weird as you think it actually makes sense. If you're like, I can imbue energy into anything, it's either like bullets or cards is the two things you choose.
Isn't there a 007 film where the guy's throwing cards and he cuts a guy's hat in half or something like that?
Is that a thing?
Is that with that villain with his hat throwing it and he has a brim that cuts through things?
Odd job.
Odd job, yeah. Odd job.
Card throwing henchman, odd job.
Yes, yeah. See, odd job.
There you go. So yeah, you could do some really cool card throwing things. I used to be able to throw a card like a boomerang and it'd come back. So I guess if you practice with that,
you could do that.
Yeah. I had like a phase of like learning magic tricks.
Wow.
I can show you a magic trick next time I see you.
Okay.
You teach me some harmonica, I'll teach you a magic trick.
Yeah, I was just going to say, maybe we need to do this. Yeah. Okay.
So it makes some sense. I buy it. I buy it, basically. He charges these cards. He charged a card, he throwed a card. Okay, to quote Channing Tatum. So he was also a master thief that was raised in New Orleans, and he was a member of the Thieves Guild. Mm-hmm. Do you think Thieves Guilds are a thing anymore?
That is mobsters, I guess, is just a uglier version of them.
Yeah, I guess guild makes it sound like a club.
No, it sounds like a working man thing where you like pay your dues and then you're allowed to work an area. Yeah. I don't know. That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, safe to say he was a criminal. He's got a criminal background.
Was he a fun-loving criminal?
Fun-loving? Yeah, man. Yeah, of course he is. Yeah. So yeah, he's got a dirty backstory, as most criminals do. But he's also an expert hand-to-hand fighter, and he uses a bow staff.
Where's he picking this all up from?
I guess it's like part of being a thief, right? You got to defend yourself. I don't know.
Seems quite Asian, where he's from the bayou.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hang on. I thought bow staff.
Maybe it's big in the bayou. I don't know.
It's Japan. Yeah, bow staffs are Japanese.
Yeah. Huh. Also, I remember a guy who was into martial arts telling me once that he's really aggravated by the name of this attack because it's bow staff, where bow just means staff in Japanese.
So staff.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. Some good lore.
One of the strike better guys from the old days told me that.
Nice. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, that's the gist of Gambit, basically.
Okay. And he's obviously attracted to Rogue because she's from the same area, and but she's okay with him being a thief. But when did he switch?
He switched, right? So he was part of Brotherhood. He did the whole thing that Rogue did. So maybe that's why they're connected. They both have bad backstories. They're trying to be better, trying to be good people, and they both join the X-Men. But no, Rogue doesn't. She doesn't condone his kind of life of crime.
Thievery.
And he tries to stay clear of her draining his powers because he doesn't want her to see his memories.
I bet. Woo-hoo. Okay, cool. All right, let's get to his stats. He is on a small base. He is only a 3 threat. Despite the intense fan love for this character.
That's a good point, yeah. Well, I mean, does threat equate to popularity, you think?
Well, this is an existential question. I think that deserves a Patreon episode all its own.
I mean, I'd argue that, top 10, or this is going to get some hate in the Discord, top 10 most popular mutants, Jubilee's up there, but she's a 2 threat.
2 threat, yeah.
So I'm not sure threat equates to, look at Malekith. Malekith. Who the hell is Malekith? No one knows who Malekith is, and he's a 7 threat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. Somebody should plot this, please. If you're a listener, plot threat level versus popularity on a graph and see where the mean line lies.
Yeah, can somebody create like a Google form, like questionnaire, and I want you to put every MCP character on there, and we can all vote for how much we like them, and then we plot them against their threat.
That would genuinely be interesting.
That would be really cool.
A phenomenal amount of work that's not worth anything. But
someone's going to do it. I will be very appreciative if you do it.
Can we give him a free box?
But Norbert will buy you a free box.
Damn it!
You can do it. No, I'd love to see that. Who do you think comes out on top? Like closest, so the highest character's the most popular.
No, see, that doesn't interest me. It's the line that interests me. In other words, what is the optimal? Yeah, sorry. What is the optimal threat to likability thing? So, if you're a 3 threat, but you're hyper good and you're above that line, you're above the curve, then you're a better character than the average character. You say,
right? Okay, interesting. All right,
you like that?
I like that. Yeah, I'm going to give you an actual answer. I think that the threat to popularity ratio will be perfectly on King T'Challa. Because he's a very popular character and he's a 5 threat.
Yeah, but it's a little rough on that one because is it the king part? Because, there's 3 versions of him.
Oh, don't get comic booky on me. Yeah, you're right. You are right, though. Yeah, you're right to highlight that. Anyway, no one's going to do it. It's fine.
Look, you guys figure it out and let us know on the Discord.
Thanks.
I would generally be interested in that. That would be amazing.
Great.
You'd be hero of us, I guess. All right, so he's a 3 threat after all that. He's got an interesting stat line because he's 333. physical energy and mystic. He's got 5 hit points on both sides as well.
But at the time of recording.
Okay. I could see him staying put. I could see this guy actually not getting glowed up.
Yes, I definitely agree. I could see him if he gets any changes, that'll be minor. I think a lot of 3 threats is quite safe to say they'll go to 6/6. I could see an argument for this guy not doing that because of his strange defensive tech that we'll get on.
Yeah. Okay. He's size 2 and he moves medium. So yeah. The stats would be, if you didn't know anything else, the stats would seem underwhelming.
That's true. Yeah, we'd be moaning right now, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
We'd be going, oh my God, 5 health, 333.
Anti-mutant gang.
That's what we'd be saying.
Okay. So let's just get into it because, it makes so much difference. He's got an innate superpower called the cards always be in my favor. When this character is attacking, defending, or dodging, each wild in its roll counts as 2 successes. Woohoo! Oh! We saw this in MODOK 1. Am I right? Is it MODOK 1 who has this?
We?
Yeah, back in the day. The old days, man, when MODOK was days. Nobody bought him, and then suddenly everybody realized he was the best thing ever, and then they started buying him, and now
MODOK 1? No, he just has, when he's defending, he changes their wilds to blanks.
It's Doc Ock 1.
It's Doc Ock, you're right, it's Doc Ock.
Doc Ock 1.
Good knowledge, Norbert. There you go. Sometimes I think you play this game.
Almost. It's the old stuff. The old stuff sticks in my head.
Yeah. But Doc Ock 1 is only on one of his attacks.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. But Gambit, this is everything. The card's always be in his favor.
Well, now this is the beautiful thing about the superpower. First of all, it's powerful, but he's a gambler. And this is for a gambling man.
Yeah.
This superpower is and me being a salt lord, it is like this is the worst thing on earth.
we had a one of our Patreon TTS games versus each other, right? And I brought the ultimate gamblers list. It was like Wolverine for double wilds, Gambit for double wilds, Cyclops leadership. Didn't roll a single wild all game. It was like boring gambling. It's like I went to the casino and just lost hundreds of pounds.
Just gave me all your money.
It sucked. But if you're a gambling man, this guy's he's your guy.
He's your guy. If you like riverboats and mint juleps, you will love this character. His ability. It's great when it happens. It's like you are a god.
Yeah. It's very unpredictable, but it really pops off.
But this is going into where he splashes well, right? Aren't there people who give him rerolls and things that can make this happen?
Yeah, rerolls are extra dice. Yeah, I played him in X-Force for a bit, and he was great because he gets a reroll on the attack, and then Cable can give him 2 extra defense dice. And I hate 2 extra defense dice, right? I've said that. It's the worst form of defense, is adding more defense dice. But when you have tricks like this, it makes it quite good.
Okay.
So you're more likely to roll the wilds.
And Steve 3's leadership, remind us all, Steve 3's leadership, is it
Steve
worth
3 is when you're attacking, you can pay 1, and if you rolled a hit, you can change another dice to any face.
Okay, so that's helpful here too.
Yeah, so Gambit will pay 1. Say he's doing a builder, Gambit pays 1, turns the dice to a wild. That counts as 2 successes. So he gets his power refunded, and he gets another one as well.
Yeah. And of course, he's always founded Servants of Apocalypse, mostly because I think the evolution tokens let him reroll stuff. And so...
Yeah, and he is the Horseman of Death.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's accurate to the comics.
Oh, really? Ooh, that would be a divergence.
No, I think so. Hold on. Hang on. Was Gambit?
He's supposed to be Death and Famine in the game.
In the game, he's Death and Famine. I think in the comics, yeah. So this is one of the few horsemen that is exactly as they're supposed to be in the comics. So he is played as Death mostly in Apocalypse, and he is actually Death in the comics.
Okay.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, when this happens, it's unreal. I mean, it's very frustrating. You'd be sitting there going, I'm just going to blast this guy off the table. And he's like, not today, you're not.
Yeah, and I just suddenly blocked all that. Nope.
Nope. Exactly. Yeah. And as the player, you just sit there, you keep your mouth shut. If you're playing him and this happens, you just keep your mouth shut and let the other player do whatever they have to do to get it out of their system. do not interfere with that process because you're asking for trouble.
So you're saying I shouldn't do a Channing Tatum impression when that happens?
I might let you get away with that, actually.
Okay, cool.
Because you're very cute. But
it's the thing is, it can happen, and then I'll just be like, listen, last game he didn't roll any wilds. I'm sorry, he just rolled 3 into you. But last game he didn't roll any. So the dice are average.
And the Salt Lord goes, I couldn't care less about your last game. Oh, God. All right. So anyway, so this makes some fun. I actually can dig this guy. Yeah, it is kind of cool, to be honest. Right, let's get into his attacks. He's got loads of them, and they all play into this damn slot machine mechanic of his, which is so annoying. So the one you're never going to...
To be fair, before we got onto staff, should we start with a little something extra?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It makes everything a bit different, right?
Sure. No, you're right about that. So a little something extra is a reactive superpower, which costs 1. While this character is attacking, during the modified dice step, it may use this power. This character may change 1 hit in its attack roll to a wild. So it's kind of like the Steve 3 mechanic.
Yes. Yeah. He sort of has Steve 3 leadership. Slightly different because you're changing a hit to a wild. Whereas Steve is, you're changing another dice to a wild.
Yeah, okay.
But hilariously, you can do them both. So in Steve, if Gambit rolls nothing but blanks, but 1 hit, you use the leadership to turn another dice to a wild. Then you use a little something extra to turn that wild to a wild. And you've gone from doing 1 damage to doing 4.
From hit to wild. You're turning the hit to the wild.
Yeah.
So now you're doing, from 1 hit, you get to 2 wilds, which is 4 successes.
What a switcheroo.
Which is when the Salt Lord across from you melts down.
Yeah. That's a bad attack, by the way. He might just roll a wild by himself, and then you can use this anyway. So yeah, he's obnoxious in Steve. And people are playing him with reserve members as well. So he gets extra dice on these. It's horrible. Gambit is a monster under those circumstances.
Yeah. So it's so good. So this is just when he's attacking, though. So there's that. But yeah. And you can do it for each attack, which is the other question your opponent will usually give you. What do you mean? You can use it again? I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Yeah. Oh, you only paid 1 for that. Yeah, it only cost 1.
And this is going to matter because he's got a bloody beam attack.
Yep. Beam 4.
I swear to God.
So
this is where the Salt Lords recruit new salty people into their ranks.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, you know what? I just plays a Gambit. I'd like to see, where do I sign up to become a Salt Lord? I'm like, right this way. So.
Listen, Gambit was in the game. The Rogue and Gambit box released the week I started playing MCP. They've been in the game for years, and Gambit was just not around. Yeah, like he just wasn't playable.
No, he was a dog poo. Yeah, it was terrible.
So yeah, when Channing Tatum said, "Woo, do you know how long I've been waiting for this?" He was talking about MCP. He was talking about Gambit and MCP. This is finally his day has come, and now he's good.
Man, I hope somebody's clued him into MCP. That would be mint.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
But isn't there a thing about there's some famous person that's played MCP? Was it Henry Cavill? Someone's given an intro game to someone famous. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that. I can't remember who it was.
I don't know. I think I'm just saying Henry Cavill because we know he plays 40k. It was someone though. Someone famous has played MCP.
Nice. Please Discord us with that information. Okay. So with that in mind about the turning a hit into a wild, which counts as 2 successes. Here are the attacks. The first one, which you rarely ever use, is the bow staff. It is it is range 2. It's 4 dice. It doesn't cost anything. It's a gainer, so there's that, where you get 1 power regardless of what happens. It also has a wild push. And this is the problem. So before damage is dealt, if the defender is size 3 or less, it could be pushed away from this character short. That sounds great, actually. You know what I mean? Like pushes are, out of activation pushes is really good.
And before damage?
Before damage, so you get them out of the way in case, even if they daze or what have you. But it's 4 dice, and it's the wild. You're hunting for the wild. And honestly, you just want him to be blowing stuff at range up.
That's the thing, though. You're not hunting for the wild. You're hoping for the wild, but you're hunting for the hit. Because you then just pay
get the
1.
wild. Yeah,
you pay 1 and get the wild anyway. This is almost guaranteed size 3 push. Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
You're right about the range, though.
He's never near stuff, is the thing.
Yeah, I think this happens when he's been ganked on a secure. And he's like, all right, I'm going to use this to get you off my secure. But otherwise, you're not running in to use this. This is a defensive bow staff.
No. The stuff that is your bread and butter is the next attack, which is an energy attack called Kinetic Ace. It's range 3. Again, 4 dice. Doesn't cost anything. This time it's your builder. You get power equal to the damage dealt. Importantly, you get a wild explosive. Before damage is dealt, other enemy characters within 2, the defender suffer 1 damage. But honestly, all the difference here is that it's range 3. Right?
Yes. Yeah, that's a big deal. Yeah.
Energy defense is also weaker in the game typically, so there's that. But for some reason, it's always at range 3 that you're using this for.
Yeah, and then the explosive is nice. Like often if I've got someone left on one, I'll hit their friend because it's very likely he'll get the wild, as we mentioned. So that's quite nice. This will get you a lot of dazes and KOs more than it reads, because it's just a 4 dice attack, right?
Yeah. And it's important because you need the power, because you really want to get enough power to do all of his superpowers, but also you want to get 3 power to use his cool spender.
Mm-hmm.
Cool spender is called 52 card pickup.
Do you know what that is? Did anyone ever played that with you?
Yeah, it's the joke thing. We shouldn't spoil it for all the Gen Z kids out there who haven't.
If you don't know what this is, grab a deck of cards, go to one of your friends and say, "Hey, can you teach me how to play 52 card pickup?" And then let us know what happens.
Yeah. Go to an older friend, somebody outside your generation. They'll learn
Ask
you
your
good.
dad.
Ask your dad. Yeah. Ask the bully down the street. 52 card pickup. Energy attack. It is beam 4, like you advertised. 5 dice now. Would cost you 3. If you get the double wilds, you get stun, where after the attack is resolved, the different gains stun. That's fun and all, but honestly, it's the beam 4 with his little something extra that you're excited about.
Yeah, exactly. I think that you don't really play this character to like guarantee some damage. I think you just want to be spitting out dice as much as possible. Yeah. And then you'll just roll some wilds, right? So beam 4 is just get as many people in that beam 4, and you'll probably you probably won't kill the person you're going for. You'll just accidentally daze someone else.
Yes, that is so true.
Because it's just so kind of random, the dice, right?
Yeah, and honestly, this only happens typically when you're on the backside. When you're injured.
Injured side, yeah.
Yeah, because he just doesn't generate. He generates a fair amount of power. It's just that he uses it all the time. So,
yeah.
Okay, he's got one more thing, which is a reactive superpower, which is really fun, called Enhanced Agility. It costs 2. After an attack target's character is resolved, you can use the superpower. The attacking character suffers 1 damage, and you may advance short, which just helps you out all the time.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's like Slippery.
Yeah.
I've actually considered putting Gambit in my X-Men list just to be like a 3-threat toad for this. Because you can chuck him on the midline, hope he doesn't daze straight away, and then he's kind of slipperied away.
Yeah.
And dealt damage. Yeah, it's really good. And it's not once per turn. I really want to apologize to someone that I played at Spring Into Marvel not long ago, who charged my Gambit with Moondragon, did 4 rapid fires into him, and he survived all of them and enhanced agility 4 times. And
did you daze her?
Oh, yeah. Dazed her. She dropped a hammer next to Apocalypse, and the Gambit was on the other side of the board because he moved short 4 times. It's horrific. And we both had to check the card to make sure it wasn't once per turn. It feels like a typo.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an extremely good ability, and you can advance any direction, doesn't have to be away. Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. Okay, now that we have his card, I love him in Apocalypse. I think everybody kind of knows that he's fantastic in Apocalypse because of his horseman ability and because of the rerolls. What about X-Men?
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. I mean, he does a good job of, he holds a secure. He can hold an extract because of enhanced agility. Bit of poke damage is nice. So yeah, I mean, I think he's okay under Cyclops because with a little something extra, he can help really push the damage through to get the leadership off. Mm-hmm. Enhanced agility is a reactive, which makes him good under Xavier. So yeah, he's like okay under all 3 of them. He's a bit like Rogue, where he's not an expert at anything. Yeah, and you will have games where he doesn't roll any wilds and he feels really rubbish. But then you'll have games where he rolls loads of wilds and he kills 6 threats.
Okay. So, okay, but I think APOC is better. He's better than
APOC's just, he's crazy because he gets extra dice and all kinds of things. Yeah, he's nuts. Okay. He is also affiliated to Brotherhood.
Yeah, well, let's come on to that in the Brotherhood episode when you start kicking that off. All right, cool. He's got 2 cards. One's called the Charming Thief. It's unaffiliated. It's reactive. During the power phase, Gambit may play this card. This round, when an enemy character within 4 of Gambit uses an active or reactive superpower, Gambit gains 1 power after the effect is resolved. So this is like the Soul Gem, right? Or not Soul Gem? Is it Soul Gem?
Soul Gem, yeah.
Yeah. Soul Gem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
we've both gone quiet.
It's okay.
I don't think he needs power as much as you think he needs power.
Yeah.
I think he's fine on just a couple power here and there.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't think this matters. I think you play this if you really want to get that beam off, but just throw a couple kinetic aces out, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I don't think you need this card.
Great. Last one is Dark Past. This is a little weird one. It's unaffiliated and it's reactive. During the power phase, if your squad is not playing Uncanny X-Men affiliation, Gambit plays this card. Each allied character within 3 of Gambit gains the stealth superpower until the end of the round. And stealth is just normal stealth. Yeah.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, it's a really odd one because, first of all, though, okay, you're not an uncanny X-Men because he's not supposed to be evil, when he's in the X-Men, so that's understandable. But then it's a mobile stealth thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as he moves around, he's granting stealth to people within 3 around him.
Oh, yeah, it's like a bubble around him.
Yes.
Wait, no, each allied character within 3 of Gambit gains stealth superpower until the end of the round.
Oh,
no,
is it just then? Oh, okay,
beg your pardon.
It's pulse. It's a pulse.
So he goes, bang, everyone's got stealth, and then he runs away. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, how often does stealth feel that important?
Yeah, it's not that important.
Maybe if you're getting chased down by like a gun line, but who's that these days? Guardians? But they have a bunch of charges now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sentinels? No, because they're all range 3. So yeah, I don't know. It's really niche and weird. I don't know. And also the crisis is changing, right? All the crisis changes in the last few years have been like bringing people together. You can't run away so much. So
yeah,
I don't think this card comes up anywhere. But I can tell you the lore behind the artwork if you want.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I can see the Sabretooth. Who's in the back?
I'm not sure who that is.
Seems like a Craven ripoff.
Like a Harpoon dude. Maybe his name's Harpoon.
And why does Gambit have like a kebab on going on his staff?
A kebab?
There? Yeah, don't you see this thing here? It's like a kebab.
Oh yeah, what's that? I think it's
I think it's lunch.
I think it's money. So there's the backstory here.
Okay.
If you flip to artwork 2 as well, which would be in the starter set. So Mr. Sinister hired Gambit to put together the Marauders. And the Marauders are a bunch of bad guys in this era anyway. It's like Sabretooth and a bunch of Brotherhood characters I don't know about.
Okay.
And he did that to make the Marauders go, and it was called the Mutant Massacre, and they went into the sewers and killed all the Morlocks.
Oh,
it's a real sad story. So yeah, it's kind of Gambit's it's his dark past, you know?
Yeah,
it's a horrible story from his past.
Okay. Yeah, kebabs aren't healthy, so it's good that he gave that up.
that's your dark past? Your kebab habits?
Oh God,
your kebabits?
It's very hard for me to say no to a good kebab. One more card called Mutant Trader. This is weird. It's an unaffiliated card. It's active and it costs you an action. During Gambit's activation, he may play this. Gammon. Oh, I'm really hungry now.
Kebabs, gammon.
During Gambit's activation, he may play this card while within 3 of an allied Lucas Bishop. The allied Lucas Bishop immediately makes the attack shown above. Whoa. Okay. Doesn't cost any power to do this, so this is interesting. Bishop will suddenly do an energy attack called Amplified Ammunition. It's beam 3, 6 dice, doesn't cost anything. After all attacks are resolved from this beam attack, if any attack roll contained 2 or more wild results, this character suffers 1 damage. Okay. If it suffers 1, though, after each attack is resolved, push the defender away short. If you roll 2, you get overcharge, which is character counts all wild results as 2 successes. Or if you get a crit and a skull, you get Gambit's Grace. During the modified dice step of each attack, this character may change all the skull results into wild results.
Ooh.
This sounds crazy.
Yeah. You were talking about gambling earlier.
Yeah. I think the biggest problem with this card is it asks you to be near Bishop.
Hey, Bishop's not that bad anymore. He no longer kills himself in the power phase.
That's true.
He is usable now.
This is a good attack.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
It's actually good. Like, it's verging on kind of like Ricochet Blast, which is like actually a good team-up card attack. Yeah, it's cool. Beam 3. The problem is, like, you need some wilds.
Yeah, I mean, or a crit skull. But
crit skull, which then gives you skulls to wilds. Yeah, that's cool too. And it's only 6 dice. It's not a lot. I mean, maybe if Bishop's got a hammer, I don't know, he's in X-Force, he's getting his reroll. Yeah, it's just a big old gamble. But that's what Gambit is.
Can Bishop add dice? Can he pay power to add dice to attacks?
Not that attack.
Oh, it has to be a certain attack.
He can to his spender, but not this one. So yeah, Beam 3 is a bit unfortunate. If this was Beam 4, I'd be more up on it, because like what we said about Gambit, Beam 4, you can kind of usually quite easily get 3 targets in. Beam 3, you're probably only getting 2 targets. But yeah, I mean, hey, you're going to play this, and at some point, you're going to roll a bunch of skulls, and you'll get a crit in there, and you'll get Gambit's Grace. Then everything becomes a wild, which means you get overcharged, so all your wilds count as 2. So you're going to have a terrible roll that turns into like 10 successes, and it's going to feel amazing. You can tell all your friends about it.
But listen, the lore. What's going on with this lore? I'm looking at these card arts, and I'm trying to understand the title of this card.
Yeah, so you see the first one where like Gambit is just there hanging out with Xavier. That's to symbolize his time with the X-Men, and he's ingratiated with the X-Men now. He's a good guy. He's left his dark past behind.
Bishop knows his dark past.
In the corner. Yeah, Bishop knows. So Bishop comes through time. And I can't remember, I couldn't look up in time exactly what the story was, but basically Bishop time travels and he comes to the X-Mansion. He's like, someone's going to betray all of you and it's going to lead to like mutant genocide, and it ends up being Gambit. So yeah, Bishop knows this thing, which I don't know, I'm not sure why they've teamed up. But then on the artwork too, they're fighting. So maybe that's the thing. But you know how Bishop works, right? Like Gambit's going to be hitting him with some stuff, some kinetic energy. Bishop's going to absorb it and maybe shoot it back at him. So it'd be funny if, like, one of the rules for this card was Gambit has to be in the beam.
The beam, yeah, exactly.
So it's like shooting Gambit and then accidentally hit some people behind him. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty funny.
I'd really like that, actually.
Yeah, me too. If you're going to throw away a card, you might as well make it go all the way.
Yeah, exactly, But I think this belongs in the gambling list, right? If you're going to make a gambling list with Gambit in it, like, this is a good card for that.
If
really
for some reason you found a means to put Bishop and Gambit in the same team, I mean, you might as well go for broke and bring this card.
I think it's okay. Gambit is good in X-Force, and Bishop is an okay character now.
All right.
And Cable gives both of them 2 defense dice, and that's great for both of them because they roll wilds and they go nuts. So yeah, it's not that bad. Bishop's okay now.
All right. Should we play the music?
Play the music!
Leave it or heave it, take it or leave it, leave it or heave it, can't you believe it?
Just leave it or heave it. Okay, I brought this card along now.
Well, it's in the box.
Well, yeah, but I admitted that we would have to talk about it. Now, I know that me talking about this, the X-Men half of this box started with me ranting about how bad they were. I'm now going to end it with some fairness, Norbert, all right? This is one of the best cards in the game.
So you're ending the series on a high note.
Ending the series on a high note. This is one of the best cards in the game. This is a staple X-Men card. If you're playing X-Men, you have to play this every single game. There is no reason not to. You agree?
Correct.
All right, cool. This is Xavier's dream. So the lore behind this is Xavier's dream, right? You know how Magneto's dream is Homo superior. You know, he wants the mutants to take over, get rid of the humans, they're worse. Xavier's dream is for mutants and humans to coexist. So he doesn't want no violence. So this stops the violence. It stops the violence on the table. It makes your opponent very angry, violent. But we'll get into that.
That is so true. This should have been named Salt Lord Activation.
Yeah, that's like Sold Out activated. Salt Lord activated. Right, it's an uncanny X-Men card. It's reactive. When an allied character would suffer damage, any number of other allied characters, not X-Men, just allies, may each spend 1 power to play this card. For each power spent to play this card, reduce the amount of damage the allied character would suffer by 1.
No floor to it.
No floor, no ceiling.
Goes right down to 0.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, damage goes down to 0. So if I am playing with 6 characters, 4 of them are X-Men, 2 of them are splashes, doesn't matter. You hit one of my characters, I can essentially reduce the damage down from 5 to 0 if I want. Paying 1 per character.
Yep, and frustrate your opponent to no end.
Yes.
They didn't put that clause on the card.
Yeah,
but
they'll go, oh, you played, that person isn't X-Men. I go, it doesn't matter.
Then they ask to see the card, then you hand them the card.
And they go, that's ridiculous. And then you go, yeah, I know, it's making my fight for mutant rights a lot harder because people think they're now broken because of this card. So yeah, but this is the best card by a country mile. It was put in when Exceptional Healing was banned because that card was also very good. And there was a little period actually where you could play both at the same time. And I happened to win a few events with X-Men during that time because it was a bit broken.
Go figure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, this card's incredible. You can just use it for all sorts of things. You know, you can use it to negate 1 damage if you want. If there's like a really important activation you have to keep, and you can just do that. You can also, because you can choose the amount, you can do silly things like on Wolverine's injured side, you know, he adds dice per damage that he's taken. You can use Xavier's Dream to stop him from KOing, and you negate the damage just enough so that he survives on 1, and then he activates and gets all those bonus dice. So there's so many tricks you can do with it. Really cool stuff. I often use it just for Toad round 1, just to make sure he survives and keeps the extract for the rest of the game. So yeah, this is by far their best card by a mile.
Yep, 100%. I'm looking at the artwork, and it's very cute. There's a very young Jean Grey, but already surrounded by Scott Summers and Logan.
Yeah. This might have been in the era where they had a little polyamorous setup.
Oh dear! At this age, look at them. They're like teenagers.
Yeah, it was Gen Z, right? They're all about that polyamory.
All right.
They figured it out.
Let me know, you guys, if that's true. Who's Mystique confiding in on this card?
Oh, good question. I want to say, is that Mystique? That is Mystique. I want to say Blindfold, but that's a wild guess.
She's got dark hair and sunglasses, so she kind of suggests she's blind. But she's very happy about this conversation, and Mystique looks remarkably affable for a change.
Well, this is Xavier's dream, right? They've worked out their differences, Everyone's happy.
It's true. Yeah.
You know? And that's Angel up top, and he's got his Archangel wings, so he's overcome his dark past as well.
Right. Storm having a great day.
Yeah, Leech is down there with his mate from the other card.
Yeah. Who is Leech's mate?
Who's Leech's friend?
I mean, come on. Maybe it's Slug.
Slug.
Slug and Leech.
Oh my God, I found out his name. Oh, wait. It's friends with Artie Maddox.
No, it's
Slug. So there's Leech. Leech is one of them, and Artie Maddox is another one. They're both Morlocks. There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's Leech and Artie.
I think Leech and Slug would be more fun. It's kind of like Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong, Leech and Slug.
You know Cheech and Chong?
No, I only know them because old people talk about them around me.
Oh, man. All right. We're going to have to leave it at that. Because if I were to talk about Cheech and Chong, even though it's a mainstream movie, I'd probably get cut by our draconian producer. How dare you?
Draconian.
Until next time, cheers and happy gaming.